Hey, TR here. It is so bright. I didn't mean for this to be so buck wild. We'll do reading, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Sometimes I have to like prepare cards, or at least like get my decks out. Ooh. And I didn't. So I really just want to see. I'll tell you what this deck is after we do it. This is so impromptu. I've been wanting to do a reading for days, if not weeks now, and I just haven't stopped long enough to do so. But this oracle is beautiful, and I'll show you what it is once I pull a card and get the book out. I gotta oil that chair and figure out the lighting here. Goodness. Nope. Too many. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Two. With Fly the Wings of Worthiness. 23 on the bottom. At least we can see what's going on. So that is for the best. That noise is my dog. Sorry about it. So it was a 23 card. Excuse you. Get it. And then I have this 20 card is Bubble Your Boundaries. Thea, pick it up. Get it. 23 and 20. Fascinating. Lean into the storm. I apologize. Don't be such a brat. It's right there. You forgive me. Lean into the storm. This is a 29 card. I haven't seen this card yet in this deck. This deck is relatively new to me, but I haven't even gotten a peek of that. Is this the right one? Yes. So 23. Fly the wings of worthiness. The days of doves descending from the sky with messages of peace and belonging are long past. Don't we know it? Whew. Today your promise of more is delivered through the radiant women you meet. In the powerful sway of nature's embrace, in the rush you feel when dancing or creating, you encounter your own worthiness when you allow yourself to receive, and when you allow yourself to walk away when someone denies reciprocity or can't meet you in mutuality. This moment is about owning your worthiness and doing the work to heal the places where it has been wounded. Cultivating worthiness is important, so is recognizing where your worthiness is denied. Get up from the table when love is no longer being served. Go outside, look up. The doves are circling as a new belonging. You are equal to and worthy of beauty the heavens bestow. Whew, whew. It's big, right? For the beginning of the year. Well, sorry, beginning of the calendar year. Not the true energetic year. Alright. Let's just do the other ones, and then we'll see. This amount of light is washing me out, which is crazy, but it's better for seeing the cards. Bubble your boundaries. This is so similar to that other one. It's kind of the little bit of the cause and effect. Sometimes you just have to live in your own bubble. Your energy and vision are worthiness are worthy of being protected. This moment asks you to treasure your value and guard it with a bubble of protective energy. This isn't just about an ability to say no to what doesn't serve you. This moment is more about you holding space for Source as it lives in you. Resist looking to an outside source for that sense of protection. A romantic partner, intimate friends, family. Right now, your challenge is to honor yourself as the beloved. Cast a sacred circle around your body and soul. Imagine facing your current reality from within its loving, protective embrace. You get to choose what enters that sacred space and what must remain outside. You know what that reminds me of immediately? I mean, first of all, it's a very, very cause and effect with this, like, worthiness and then bubbling yourself within that space of a knowing worth. But back to what it reminds me of immediately, it's like kind of like a snow day where certainly if you have friends close enough to like go and play in the snow or a sledding hill or whatever, but if you're really just looking to recharge or even not just veg, like maybe read a book or like finally sit down and draw. Like, this gives me, like, bubble your boundaries. Gives me the energy of an extra day. Like an extra gift day. I'm not saying you have to do this, but it's almost, ooh, and lean into the storm. A snow day. Fascinating. I didn't even think of that. What? I'm not saying you can't use this time to be productive. And maybe, like, if you have been doing this bubbling where it's like, oh, you've just been taking advantage of all the days, maybe an extra day, you could use that to be productive. But my first inclination is not to fill it with necessity. Like, what if just reflection and joy and cuddling and drawing or coloring or playing with beads, right? Even if you have kids or whatever else, or if you are a maker creator in your own right, maybe the next chunk of, I want to say free space. I keep flashing back to like the center of a bingo card. Then maybe there'll be like a sliver of your life that feels like this free space on a bingo card. It's like, it's so integral. Is that the word? That I guess that's, like, it's so, I mean, maybe it's just a commentary on like how joy, it might feel like disconnection, but it's not. It's actually like a reconnection of what would feel like all these vocab words are like popping through. Like, whoa, not that I don't use not that I don't delight in using words, but like menial. Why did that pop in? Like, menial tasks. But why? That's not quite what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to say it because maybe it's for someone to hear specific verbiage. There's a very clear but hard to articulate, somewhat hard to articulate message about a part of the puzzle, a part of the bingo board is making time or allowing surprise time, extra time, free space to knowingly deviate from what you think is the plan. Fascinating. So instead of like your mind just being like procrastination, doing all these things that you sort of we allow ourselves to do to distract ourselves from the thing we really need to be getting done. Consciously say, oh, today's an off script day. Maybe it could be whole days. Today's an off script day. Forget the plan. What sounds fun? Or what sounds interesting? Or what sounds... what comes to mind, it's almost like, what pops into my head, your head? It's enough to pop into your head, right? But you immediately feel guilty. You immediately feel remorseful. And I don't mean in a moral, like, morally abhorrent way, right? Is that the, like, irreprehensible behavior? Whoa! Sorry, these words are just like really? Like, people, like, not that people don't know these words, but some of them. Don't make yourself feel gross as a human, but a thing that feels indulgent. That thing. And maybe that thing is like pulling out some markers and watching some anime and just like watching and playing and maybe drawing some anime if that's what you want to do. Like, so, like, doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter. Like, maybe there is a... Sorry, I'm jetting out. Like, maybe there is a historical event. Was like 1, 3, 3, 3. Maybe there's a historical event that fascinates you, and you just want to lay in bed and, you know, maybe look up a book or articles or just, you know, a documentary. That. Whatever that is, it's calling to you right now. And maybe it's not like, I mean, it could be as easy as resetting your nervous system, or could be leading you down a whole new path of study. It's just a thing. But it's fascinating to me that it's conscious. It's like that walking away. If you're in the middle of a project, right, and you're starting to get frustrated or feeling like hitting a little bit of writer's block, whatever, creative block. It could be as easy as just getting sleepy when you wish you could push through. I am definitely guilty of just pushing through anyways. I've been trying. I'm going to push through just for another minute or two. Trying to listen to that. Because there's something making you shift gears. There's something... And what I was gonna say initially was just that, like, stepping away from something for a new perspective. And that could be what I was gonna say, really, just like, maybe you're in the middle of a project and you want to finish, but either your energy levels are not right for what you're doing and you'll mess something up, or you're meant to sleep on something, or shift gears, or play, or see something else. Listen to that, right? Interesting. Because sometimes the sleep on it thing, I was like, you're just sort of walking into it unconscious. But this is almost as if, like, that thing, they're wanting you, us, whoever, to be conscious that there's a nugget of something. Okay, lean into the storm. Nothing shows up in your experience that isn't on your side. The hardest part of hardship is accepting that your pain isn't only happening to you, but for you. Storms and burdens are a gift from your deepest soul self. Their aim is to help shape you into the person your soul wanted to become before you arrived on this planet. In this moment, you're invited to see your difficulties as temporary guests, visiting with the singular intent of helping you unearth your heart's truest song. As Rumi said, this being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. All inclinations are a piece to a puzzle, or a color to add to your picture. Weird. Sorry. It was almost like too weird. Like I get it, I think. But is this really, I don't know if this, how if it resonates, lovely. I hope that you find, like, you indulge. I find myself thinking about, because I was going to say something about, like, oh, if you have kids, like, maybe have your kids help, like, do a craft, do a thing, do whatever together. And got me thinking about, like, this thought I have about the energy level of kids. Like, of course their bodies are fresher. Things aren't necessarily in pain, although they could be, depending on what their physicality really is. But The indulging in inclinations. Like maybe it's tiring to push aside desires that could be direct messages from the divine. Like something that maybe something that's meant to feed your soul is actually stealing energy from you when you reject it. Anywho, this is super long. I hope that helped. Have a lovely day. I'll be back at some point later.